So here inside driver cloud messaging functions on foreground handler, we have fetched the write request ID, and now it's time that we fetch the write info. Here it's going to be write ID, not rider ID, write ID, and here we will accept build context. Okay. So next function is going to be subscribe for notifications. So let's understand how this thing works. First, let's go and write up the function. So here we do have an error. Let's have a look what the error is. Get token, fetch write. Okay, we have to pass build context here. On listen, here it's going to be build context on text. Okay. So let's have a look. An argument type void function. Can't be assigned to a parameter type void function. Okay, so we have an error here. Let's have a look onto it. So here we do have this foreground handler driver, and string ID is there. Fetch this. Okay, good. Now let's come at top here. Firebase dot on messaging. Okay, here we don't want to pass the build context, we want to pass the build context here. Okay, we are good. So let's minimize these functions. Now it's time that we subscribe to notification. Let's go with static subscribe to notification. Here we will go with profile data model, and it's going to be model. And yeah, first we will go with the if case. If model dot user type equals to partner. Let's have a look onto the database. What's the user type? User, and here we do have PART and yeah, partner. Okay, if the user type equals to partner, then we want to show him, like we want to subscribe the user to a different kind of message. Else we want to subscribe the user to a different kind of message. So we will go with Firebase messaging dot subscribe to topic, and it's going to be partner. Firebase messaging dot subscribe to topic user. We will copy this, paste up here, and it's going to be rider. So basically this user, like what this partner and user means, basically if a user is subscribed to partner, so whenever we launch a toast message and it's a type, like we will only target those users who have subscribed to partner. And here in this Firebase messaging dot subscribe to topic, we will only target, or this toast message will be only shown to those users who have subscribed to this rider. Okay, and this is common for both type of user. So suppose we want to throw a push notification to like give all of our users, then we will go with this one. So we can come up with like multiple subscriptions, like partner, like you can say places near me, tourist places near me, anything. Okay, you can like subscribe a user to any kind of toast message. So here the last and the main thing is that we initialize all of those functions which we have just now created. So here we will come up with static initialize Firebase messaging for users. So basically this is the mother function. It will trigger all of the rest of the other functions. So here we will pass profile data model, profile data, and here we will go with build context. Okay, so initialize Firebase messaging. First we will initialize the Firebase messaging, then we will get token, and here in model we will go with profile data, and at last we will subscribe to notification, and it's going to be profile data. Okay, so now the thing is like that we have to call this function as soon as we land in our home screen. So we will go to main and come down here to sign in logic, go for check authentication. Here in check user, if user registered equals to true, we will go with push notification services dot initialize Firebase messaging for users. Here we do have this context. Now here we want to user is driver. If user is driver, wait, user is driver, where is it? Okay, user is driver. So here we want to fetch, if the user is registered, we want to fetch the user data. So here we will come up with profile data model, profile data equals to await profile data services, profile data CRUD services dot get profile data from real-time database, and the user ID is going to be auth dot current user dot phone number. Let's add null checks, and yeah, we are good to go. So whenever we will just log in and it will check that okay, the user is a registered user, it will just trigger this push notification function, and the first thing it's going to do is initialize background foreground messaging for both writer and driver. Next it will get token and it will push the token to the database, and at last it will subscribe to notification. So here we'll come up in get token function, and let's add a check here, and here we will log this token. So let's restart our application. So here it shows allow Uber to send you notification. We will allow it. And coming up next, we are in the function get token. So here we will clear the console, and here is our token. Okay, we have got the token, and now let's continue. So we will head over to database, and this is our user ID on which we are logged in. As you can see here, there is a new parameter, or you can say new field has been inserted, that is cloud messaging token.